Sketchbooks. What is it about sketchbooks that sometimes makes us so afraid to start drawing in them? Oh my goodness. I have talked to so many artists that have this fear of the blank page. And one of my friends even said she couldn't do it if it was a white page. So if she had a sketchbook that was toned paper, she was a little bit less intimidated. And I know a lot of artists that they'll draw on lined paper, again, because the sketchbook is just too precious. They don't want to mess it up. They don't want to make mistakes. But let me tell you what, the sketchbook is all about making mistakes. It's all about messing it up. And that is its purpose. So don't be afraid to use your sketchbook. So I want to show you one of my sketchbooks from a few years ago and kind of talk through it with you of some of the things I liked and some of the things I didn't like. And hopefully this will help you get over your fear of using sketchbooks, because I've gotten over mine and it is great fun. Let me tell you what, I just love a new sketchbook and I love messing it up. So this sketchbook is super fancy. It has kind of like a faux leather cover. It's made by Strathmore. It's got thick textured sheets of paper, and I absolutely love it. It's one of those that it was fancy and it was expensive. So, you know, there would be usually a little bit of fear over using it. But like I said, I've gotten over it, so I hope that you will too. My very first sketch, looks like this is from 2015. Wow, that was a while ago. And I think it was inspired by Cinderella, the live action Disney one that came out. I love that movie. It's one of my favorites. Then I guess I didn't see, this is proof, I think, that I was kind of a little timid to use it, because I've got just a few in here from 2015 and then a few from 2016, and then it jumps to like 2018 and 19, and by 2019 I was over it. I was just using the heck out of it. So I've got a sketch here of like Penguin and Peep. I was wanting to do a little spring thing with them, and this one here actually ended up being an art print. I took it in the computer and colored it, so that's kind of fun that you can see that sketch actually became a full-fledged idea. Some of the others did not, like this one here, Penguin Peep with a maypole. I don't know, there was just something, I didn't quite like it. It didn't quite come out like I wanted it to. And here I was just experimenting with some, I think, a different like technique for like painting them. I don't even remember. I think I was maybe using like a watercolor marker or something like that. I was just testing it out. So this one became an art, kind of an art print too. Well, actually, I don't remember if I sold it as an art print, but I know I colored it in. Whereas this was just some random girl I sketched. I sketched my cat, which, if anybody has a pet, you'll know it is the easiest to sketch the pet when they are asleep, because when they are awake, they're always in motion. But I love, that was my cat, Joe, I think. I love him. And my dog, Goldie, she was fun. I was watching her in the yard, laying around. Man, it is amazing how many different poses animals can get into just while they're lounging around. Dog butt. But anyway. Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay. This is I was writing Happy New Year's in Japanese, and I might have posted that online. Akemashite omedetou. Happy New Year. Oh, I tried out a couple different ones, I guess. So I think, yeah, maybe that one wasn't the one I posted. See, I think I didn't like it because I maybe messed up with the faces. Yeah, I kind of messed up on Peep's mouth there. So, but this one was cute. This is the one I posted, I think. Akemashite omedetou gozaimasu. Happy New Year 2016. Man, that was a while ago, right? Here was an idea for, this is some character design ideas for Sweetness on the Seas, and just work in progress still. Got lots of ideas for, you know, what would be a comic or an animation. It's also from Sweetness on the Seas, kind of playing around with costume ideas and character ideas. That's the dad character. It's got mermaids. And I think I participated in mermaid. Yeah, this has got some mermaid sketches, which is really fun. And I kind of feel like this would be fun to still like taking the computer in color sometime. I don't know what. I was really having fun with her hair there. Andrew, this is what happens when when you love these. This is what happens, and I love these. I love donuts, so that's what's happening to me. Oh my gosh! If you could love donuts and stay like this, that's the fantasy right there. Anyway, more random sketches. You can see how like this bled through the other side, this marker that I used here. So who cares, right? And this page looks like, looks really bad, but who cares? So, so this is what the sketchbook is meant to be, It's meant to be a mix of just all your random ideas, and, some of them turn into something and some of them don't. There's another mermaid one. Meep! Also for Sweetness on the Seas. Doing all sorts of wacky, like, sea monsters for that I've been developing. So, you gotta have, like, little, cat, mercats, right? And this old shed at my mother's house, kind of dilapidated shed. That was kind of fun to sketch. I always felt like I wasn't good at, like, buildings or landscapes, so I was trying to practice. Horses. Oh man, horses are hard. Anybody who's drawn horses knows they're hard unless you draw them all the time. Or dog sketches. Oh hey, here's some random people. Oh yeah, I went on a vacation to Dauphin Island, and it was really cool. We had a rental overlooking the beach, and so I could sit on the deck and spy on people, and I sketched some people as they were bathing. It was really warm. That was fun. That was really fun. Also Dauphin Island. I used a brush pen for these. Just quick gesture sketches. And there's Goldie again. You can see I had more time to do this one because she was asleep. And then, I went through one of, was this the one I think I went through? It might have been a schoolism. I think it was a schoolism one. One of the courses there. So I did some exercises for that. And then things got really messy once I started doing watercolors. So that was fun. I don't remember what course that was for. It was for something with, I should have written it down. I usually do. But anyway, probably something with light, painting, landscape painting. Anyway. It was really fun. So that year I was really getting into, it's like 2018 now. I was really getting into, like, starting to do plein air paintings. And I felt like I wasn't really that good. Like, a lot of times, like, it was kind of muddied, and I got better at it, though. Definitely more exercises. Oh, that's what it was. It was Nathan Fox, schoolism class. So, or Fawkes, I forget how to pronounce his name. Forgive me, Nathan. But his class was awesome. I really learned a lot during his class. And so there's a free plug for schoolism. I really dig the tutorials on schoolism, and creature art teacher Aaron Blaze. They're all really good. You can see here, this is kind of weird. Like I think I messed up here. Or I don't know, or I was just experimenting. I just had like a blob of color, and then I decided to sketch Goldie on top of it. So the pencil's kind of shiny there, but it kind of came out cute. It's dark, but some trees in the yard. So this is kind of a mix of, some of these are copies of photos and or even other paintings from books, but some like this was these were plein air ones. So some were exercises, some were this was at my mom's house again. Goldie. I love drawing Goldie. Yeah, the field at my mom's, and the snow. Horrible at vehicles. Got to work on that. But anyway, as you can see, I had a lot of fun with the sketchbook, and it's definitely some messy bits, especially like I said when I got painting. But I had fun with it, and that's the main thing. Some half-done drawings. Who cares, right? Who cares? Paint smudges. Who cares? I learned so much, and I can see when I flip back through this how much I grew as an artist through working in this sketchbook, that I feel like it's priceless. And it's really fun to go back and look, because sometimes when I reflect on my artwork, I think, like, man, like, have I made any progress? Have I gotten any better? And this is proof that I have. definitely. And once in a while, I look back too, and I even find something like that is way better than I remember. Like, oh yeah, like actually that's a really good drawing. Like, wow, I I can't believe I could draw that well back then. It's a process. There, I tried to preserve the leaf that I painted, um, which is kind of fun, and I think I taped it in upside down from the way that I painted it. Looks like because there's a little notch there. So, oh well, I don't know. Leaves they don't really keep that well, that easily. So again, that same shed that I sketched before when I painted it looks awesome there. The fall leaves, waiting, parked out in front of a store. They had a bunch of pumpkins. That was cool. Some random tree in a parking lot. Hey, and the cat again. When you're stuck inside with nothing else to do, what do? You paint. Anyway, yeah, so, oh, yeah, this is one of those that I'm like, yeah, that's not half bad. I like that. Painting of the picnic area that my husband and I like to go to. Yeah, so, oh yeah, and fall leaves. This one got messy. I was kind of frustrated, I think, that day that I didn't get more time because it was so pretty. It was such a pretty lane, but it's kind of cool. You see the brush strokes and some more leaves. I love picking up leaves and practicing painting the leaves in the fall. They're just so gorgeous with all the different colors and shapes. So yeah, so you can see how different it is. It has, like, the beginning of the sketchbook has a bunch of like animation stuff and characters, and then I just kind of like really dove into plein air, like watercolor painting, which is kind of amazing. So this is by 2020. This is towards the end of the sketchbook. Yeah, some leaves. It's looking really realistic. So yeah, I'm pleased with this sketchbook. It's one of my favorites because I actually filled it out. A lot of my sketchbooks, I start and I leave them like half filled out. And this one I was like determined to go back to it till I filled it all up. And now I've started a new one. But there you go. There's one of my sketchbooks, and you can see the cover's a little worse for wear. But yeah, lots of fun. So I hope you get over your fear of using new sketchbooks and just get out there and get drawing and have fun with it.